Hi friends, welcome back. It has been a minute. I have not filmed anything for YouTube in roughly 2 months, ever since we got back from Europe. Things just got really crazy. We were really focused on getting our 3 girls ready and back to school. My daughter in particular started high school this year, and that was a huge transition. And it just so happens that it's my busiest season at work on top of it. I absolutely love the fall, but it is a very, very busy time. But I am back now, and I am in desperate need of a really solid meal prep day. So that is what we're gonna do today. I'm still very busy at work, and I don't wanna think about what I'm gonna eat all week. So we're gonna take a few hours today, get some stuff ready to make our week a little bit easier. All of the links for all of the recipes can be found in the description box below. Some of them will be my own, and some of them will actually be Sadia's from Pickup Limes. If you have not checked out her channel, highly, highly recommend it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. First up, we're starting with a mushroom and chickpea coconut curry recipe from the Pickup Limes app. I've made quite a few changes to the original recipe. I'm not a fan of onions, so I skipped them. I added extra mushrooms and adjusted the spices a little bit. I'll list all of my changes in the description box below, along with a link to the original recipe. What I love most about this curry is just how flexible it is. You can easily swap in whatever veggies you have on hand. I just don't recommend skipping the tomatoes. I've also tried replacing the chickpeas with lentils before, and that worked out really well too. Once all of your ingredients are prepped, I like to line up all the ingredients next to the pot to stay organized. I start by heating a little oil and sauteing garlic and ginger for a few minutes. Then I add all of the veggies, give it a good stir, and cover the pot so the mushrooms can soften. Once the mushrooms have released some of their liquid, I add the spices, onion powder. Yes, I like onion powder even though I skipped the fresh onions, smoked paprika, ground cumin, salt, and about 1.5 tablespoons of curry powder. I stir in the chickpeas so they're well coated, then pour in the coconut milk, mix again, and let it simmer with the lid on. While the curry simmers, I'm preparing a stir-fry sauce that I like to use throughout the week. For this, I combine 1/4 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of tamari, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter or any other nut butter of choice, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and 1 tablespoon of light brown sugar. Give it a good mix and pop it in the fridge. Next up, I'm making high-protein vegan pancakes, also from the Pickup Limes app. I have been making this pancake recipe for so many years. They're a favorite in our household. Today I'm making a batch both for breakfast and as a part of our meal prep. The high-protein ingredients in this recipe include soy or pea milk, which both have more protein than other plant-based milks, silken tofu, and spelt flour. I'll link the recipe below. My favorite way to enjoy these pancakes is with fresh berries, orange slices, plant-based yogurt, and a drizzle of maple syrup. After breakfast, I packed up the remaining pancakes and stored them in the fridge for the week. By now, the curry was done too. I remove it from the heat and let it cool before transferring it to a glass container for the fridge. The key to successful food prep is multitasking. While the curry was simmering, I prepped the pancakes and made the stir-fry sauce. This really cuts down on your time in the kitchen. Next, I made a batch of gluten-free pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but my daughter has celiac disease, so having easy grab-and-go snacks on hand is super important. Also, now that she's in high school and has to leave much earlier than in her elementary school years, quick breakfasts are a must. While the muffins were baking, I prepped some fresh produce for the week. I washed strawberries, broccoli, lettuce, and shredded some cabbage and carrots. Lately, I've been loving wraps and sandwiches, so I made a batch of smashed, spicy chickpeas inspired by a buffalo chickpea sandwich recipe from the Pickup Lines app again. Her version includes onion, pickles, and celery, but I kept mine simple with vegan mayo, Frank's Red hot sauce, nutritional yeast, onion powder, garlic powder, parsley, and dill, and it was delicious. Once the muffins had cooled, I gave them a try. The flavor was spot on, but the texture was a little too dense for my liking, so I'll be refining that recipe a bit more before sharing. Lastly, I whipped up a vegan ranch dip, also from the Pickup Lines app, perfect for wraps, sandwiches, or dipping. For dinner, I used some of the prepped ingredients to throw together a wrap with the vegan ranch, smashed chickpeas, and some of the fresh lettuce, and it turned out super tasty. I just got home from work and I am starving. And normally when I'm this hungry, I will start going through the cupboards and the fridge and start grabbing things just to get rid of this hunger pain. But luckily for me, dinner's already cooked. That is the beauty of meal prep. So I'm gonna have some of that chickpea mushroom curry. I'm gonna get some rice going on the stove top. And while the rice is cooking and the curry is heating up, I don't have to do anything. I'm gonna go and get into my cozies. I'm gonna get set up for a nice comfortable evening at home and enjoy a really nutrient dense meal that I didn't have to think about at all today. So a little bit of work on a Sunday goes a long way during your weekdays so that you can focus on your job and your kids and anything else you might have going on. So I am gonna go do that now and I'll see you in a bit. I really hope this video gave you some helpful meal ideas and inspiration. Thanks so much for watching and for your patience while I took a little break. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!